G'day, Josh from the Automotive Clinic. We've got another Ford Focus in. Now this one intermittently was cutting out. Customer gave the dash a good couple of hits and was able to get it started and get it down to us. So this is the same as the last video we did on these. We're looking at cracked solder joints, most likely in the instrument cluster. I'll just show you the fault report quickly. As you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff in there, mainly communication faults, but there's some other stuff as well. So what we're going to do is we've got this cluster out now. We know that that's where we're looking. This has become a common issue. You can look at the other video if you need to. We're going to strip this down on the bench, resolder the whole cluster, put it back in and go from there. So I'll come back on the video when the cluster's apart on the bench. Alright, so we've got our instrument cluster all apart here on the bench. Now where these usually crack the solder joints is at connector pins there, so we'll try and get you in close enough just to see if you'll be able to see all those joints along there are cracked. Now I've ran flux over it, and as you can see those top 8 have already been reflowed. So what we're going to do is we're going to reflow the rest of these connector pins. There's a few other spots on this board that I usually reflow at the same time. Put all this back together, see if it all starts, make sure it all works, clear our codes and go from there. Alright, so we're back in the Ford, car's locked. We've just finished up the cluster. I've checked that all the needles and everything are aligned properly once the car's started, just before we started up. So codes are cleared. We'll unlock the car. As you can see, our immobiliser light's flashing. Just get the door and open and close. So if I put the key on, we should have our PATS light, that IMO light up the top, go out. We're good to start. So we're going to go for a decent drive now, see if we have any other faults set and go from there. Alrighty, we are back from our test drive. Well, lights look like they're flickering, but they're not. That's just the camera. Everything's all good. All our gauges are reading right. The car turns off and starts perfectly every time. All our lights are working. Everything's been checked and tested. So that's just another Focus instrument cluster with cracked joints all fixed. Thank you.